Welcome back. Well, the first Monday in May is fashion's biggest night. The following Tuesday, today, is just as exciting because it means we get to break down the most talked about moments of the New York City event. So let's jump right in. We're going to go through the top 5 most buzzworthy looks from the 2023 Met Gala. Chris, you kind of inspired this because you came in with, hey, did you see so-and-so? Did you see so-and-so? And one of the first people you said was Ben Platt.
Well, you know, Mr. Broadway, this morning were Tony nominations for the season that kind of just ended. He was just nominated for Best Leading Actor in a Musical for Parade, and this was his parade yesterday.
Yeah, in Chanel, which was fitting since their theme was Karl Lagerfeld, a line of a legacy of fashion. So you could see the tweed detailing the black and white, the gold accents, all big themes of the night. Is this something you would wear?
If they had it in my size, I definitely would try it on.
It's probably custom.
I've usually stayed away from white just because of my size.
You have to knock that off.
No,
there's no rules like that.
I don't want to look like a polar bear.
Knock it off. What do you think of the look? Not on you, on Ben.
I think it's for the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Right?
I like that it's not a black tuxedo, and for that he gets a star.
Yeah, good for him. Who's next?
Love it. Next we've got a big one. Lil Nas X. Very buzzed about. This is head to toe body paint and Swarovski crystals and pearls. I mean, holy cow. I think the thing with him is that he has to keep outdoing his own looks from the past, and he's given us some really dramatic moments. But how do you one-up yourself? I guess you go body paint. What are your thoughts?
I wonder, in terms of inspiration,
he is serving. Say what you want. Like, he's
from people in the past, like someone like a Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Do you think he pulls on her courage to do stuff like this in the past to say, hey, I'm going to do it too?
I think we've talked about representation already in today's show. I think he represents so much in the LGBTQIA space at big events like this, and kind of representing the rap.
It looks like he's like walking towards us.
No, this is kind of trippy having this video. I feel like we're at the Met Gala. But I say kudos to you for really taking a risk. I just don't know if it's totally on theme. I can kind of say the same for Janelle Monáe, who was our next buzzworthy look. She kind of went gaga. I mean, talk about taking inspiration from the past with this reveal. This is what we ended up with. What are your thoughts?
I told you this morning what I thought of this. I was not a huge fan of. This was the like the final portion of her outfit after this cape was ripped off of her.
Tom Brown.
Do you like this?
Not particularly. I think it would have had more wow if Lady Gaga never did a big reveal like that, but it felt very reminiscent. And I think it goes a little camp. I don't know. I think a lot of these looks, when they're too crazy, the theme is no longer camp. That was only in 2019.
Not to be too risque, but I would have finished the outfit with her taking off the hula hoops. Okay. I think then it would have been like perfect.
Well, then it would have been very Gaga. I don't know. Something else that everybody is talking about, though, is Doja Cat as a cat. Chopette was her inspiration, which was Karl Lagerfeld's well-adored cat. She went full facial prosthetics and everything in this gorgeous Oscar de la Renta gown. The problem, I think, is that you don't even notice the gown because there's too much else to look at with the hood and the ears.
Yeah, what did you think of this?
I think as soon as it happened, I was like, okay, it does check out. We knew the cat would be inspiration on the carpet, but she really went for it. And I mean, her name is Doja Cat. Hello.
So she had to, if the shoe fits.
If anyone was going to do it, I think it was her. And like, she's a beautiful cat. I mean, you know, like she looks stunning.
Well, people took this cat theme to a whole other level with Jared Leto, right?
Yes, absolutely. So this was the whole who's in the cat suit. It ended up being Jared Leto, and he had a big outfit reveal with a grand cape and a little more fashion moment later on up the stairs. But that's Jared Leto really as Chopette, which again is that famous cat of Karl Lagerfeld's. You got to do it, I guess.
You know what? I think it's a beautiful cat suit.
He really went for it.
It's so realistic.
Yeah, yeah.
But in keeping with our theme of the Met Gala, you know, Rachel is manifesting her being there before she turns 30.
That is my manifestation.
So you have a few years. So I just want you to pretend that all of the cameras here are the photographers. How would you walk?
Well, I don't want to be at the Met Gala. I want to be interviewing you. So it's switched the route.
But you would be doing both.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely. To pretend like walk in.
You have to shout my hair. Hold my papers. You just shout my name. Rachel, Rachel. Over here, over the shoulder.
Miss Malik, Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Over here. Who are you wearing?
Show the bow.
Who are you wearing?
It's Brianna Strunk collection. She gave me this jacket, actually. Thank you. This is a core memory now.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know I love the Met Gala. I'm going to have more recaps of my best dressed at Eyewitness News First at 4, which is coming up in just a few minutes. But thank you for amusing me, and thank you for your picks here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Amazing.
Thank you. You stick around at home. More with PA Live when we return.